Sa iba pang balita, Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte gagamitin pagkakataon ang APEC Summit upang mas mapalawak pa ang economic relations ng Pilipinas sa buong mundo. May-report si Rocky Ignacio.
Palalawaki ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ang kooperasyong pang-ekonomiya ng Pilipinas sa mundo kaugnay ng pagdalo sa 24th Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation o APEC Summit sa Lima, Peru. Ang APEC ang nagsisilbing forum na titiyak ng economic growth, kooperasyon at pagpapalakas ng trade and investment sa Asia-Pacific region.
President Duterte has made it his position that he wants to develop and expand bilateral relationships with other countries. And APEC is a very rich forum. I mean, its members are about 21 countries. Of course, you have the major economies there. You have, of course, the US, you have Russia, and then you have China. So this affords opportunities for the president to, if the opportunities arise, to meet them, even if informally. So at least he can already establish a relationship with them. And he can leverage on our country's high economic growth because this is a common for so many countries. They're looking now for alternate markets, and as you well know, the Philippines has one of the highest domestic spending levels in Southeast Asian countries. So that's what makes our economy so attractive. So I guess the president, well, you know, it's quite a long way to come to Peru, but despite this, the president is coming because I believe that he sees the opportunities also here and also for him to make an impact on the world stage.
Katatapos lamang mag-host ng Pilipinas ng APEC Summit kaya mahalaga ang partisipasyon sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon ng Pangulo sa taunang pangdaigdigang pulong. Bukod sa ilalatag na 10-point economic agenda na bigyan diin noong nakaraang taon ng APEC Summit ang pagpapalakas ng small and medium enterprises o SMEs para ibangon ang bansa sa kahirapan. Kasabay na rin ang pagtiyak ng kaayusan pati na laban sa korupsyon at iligal na droga.
President Duterte's participation is very important because this is his first participation in an APEC conference, and it affords him the chance to meet his counterparts. I guess they're just as curious to know about him as he is to know them. And Philippines, having been the chair of the APEC last year, we can proudly say that among the topics that were adopted were the role of MSMEs in the economies. I think we can use this to further not only the Philippines agenda in future APEC conferences, but also Peru and other emerging economies. As you well know, in the Philippines, the reason we included this in the agenda is because 99% of employment generation is actually with MSMEs. And other emerging economies like Peru are also in the same boat. So it's also in their interest to promote MSMEs, to help them integrate with the global value chain.
Ito ang ikalawang pagkakataon sa Peru idinaos ang APEC Summit. Katulad ng Pilipinas, matagal rin sinakop ng Espanya ang Peru dahilan para magkaroon ng magkatulad na reliyon at kultura ang dalawang bansa. Maliit na komunidad lamang ang mga Pilipino sa Peru na umaabot sa mahigit 100 pero nananatili silang katulong ng pamahalaan sa pagpapakilala sa Pilipinas, partikular na sa larangan ng turismo.
Yes, we were both our countries were colonized by Spain, and there are a lot of traditions, cultural practices, and even religion which we both have in common. We're both Roman Catholic countries. At least the overwhelming majority of the population, they are Roman Catholics. Also, we have shared the same values. We are family-oriented. Our Philippine language has a lot of Spanish words. And me personally, when I went around here, and then people ask me from what country I am because, well, they're curious. They see an Asian guy who talks a little Spanish. And I tell them the Philippines. Then they say, yes, the Philippines. We know Philippines very well. And they mention also their history and our common cultural beliefs, our common history, similar history. So I guess we can start from that, promoting better cultural understanding. With regards to the Filipinos, there aren't as many Filipinos here as there are in other countries. We have various estimates from a low of around 120 to a high of 500. Their profile are those of missionaries, or they're married to Peruvians, or tourists. We normally use the Filipino community to promote our tourism, Philippine tourism. We'd like to promote mutual cooperation in tourism. However, there are some obstacles to overcome, like as you well know, the distance and travel time between Peru and the Philippines is quite large. But that being said, I think there's a lot of common ground between us that we can work on.
Para sa PTV News, Rocky Ignacio, Lima, Peru.